Hey everyone, it's Judy with another episode of Did You Know? Have you heard of Kami? Did you know that it will let you view, annotate, share, and collaborate on PDF documents when you're using Chrome? It will also let you save that edited or annotated document right back to Google Drive. Here are some of the key features. And here's an example. I've taken this PDF document and I have used the highlighting tool to highlight a paragraph. You can do a strikeout and an underline. You can add comments, sort of like in Google Drive. You can add text to a PDF. You can draw on it. You can add shapes. And this is all with the basic or free version. And here's how you do it. I'm going to go to my Google Drive where I have already searched for all my PDFs. And I'm going to open one that comes in sideways. Now this happens to me a lot with PDFs. So then you have to turn your head. So once you open your PDF in Google Drive, it looks like this, and you can read it and go from page to page. But if you want to annotate it, at the top of the PDF, you'll see this option that says Open With. Click on that. Now I've already got these installed. If you don't, you're going to want to go to Open With and choose Connect More Apps. And then search your apps for Kami. Type Kami in the search box and hit enter. And then mine is green, but yours will be blue like this one below, and just click on Connect. Once it's connected, then go back to your PDF. And from now on, when you go to Open With, Kami will be one of your options. So I'm going to select Kami. And the first time you open it, it's going to want to know your Google account and have it connected to Kami. Go ahead and allow it to do that. All right, so if I'm going to mark up this, the first thing I want to do is I want to rotate it. So I'm going to go up here to these three little lines in the top right corner. Those are my tools. And I'm going to rotate it clockwise. And you can see some of the other options there that you can do from the Tools button. But we're just going to simply look at what's available over here on the left. Here's another PDF that we're going to use to look at some of the tools that are over here on the left. And you notice that right now the select text has yellow on it, and that means that's a tool that I have chosen. So one of the things that's hard to do in a PDF is to copy anything. So what if you wanted to just remember a paragraph or two and copy it and put it in some notes in Google Drive? So I've chosen select text, and I want to copy this paragraph A. So I'll select it, use Control or Command C to copy it, and then go back to my Google Doc where I'm taking notes, and I can paste that easily. So that's something I really like about this tool. The other thing is, now that I have that text selected, I can go up here and I can click on Highlight, and then I can choose a color for that. I can click on Strike Through and you can pick the color first, or you can select and then pick this. So here I'll pick a different color for Strike Through, this bright pink. And maybe I want to take out a couple words here. Or if I want to underline something in red. This is not real easy to do without a mouse. You can make comments. So I'm going to select something first to make a comment on. take those sentences, and then I'm going to click on comment. And this works a lot like it would if you were doing this in Google Drive. You can, of course, change the color of your comment, whatever color it will be selected in. You pick that paragraph again, just a sentence or two. And then out to the right, I can either make a text comment or if I make another one, let me see, I'll comment on this one. You notice I can make an audio comment. However, for this one, you need a pro account. So if that's something that you want to do a lot, you can do a pro account. You can also make audio comments in Google Drive using Kazina. All right. The next one I really like is the fact that you can add text. So I'm going to do some bright red text and click wherever I would like to. And then just start writing. Now you notice while I have this open, this box up here pops up. Let me move this so you can see it a little bit better. So right now it's saying that JG made the text. This little plus sign here lets me click and drag and move it wherever I want to. This lets me change the color very easily of the text. I can change the size of the text without having to highlight. And just by hovering over it, this little box pops up. I can undo it or I can trash it. And that works for all of these. If I decide that I don't want that highlighted anymore, I just have to hover over what I've highlighted. I could change the color, I could copy that text, could add a comment, or I could take that off of there. So that works for all of these tools. There's a drawing tool that lets you point and circle things. And down here, when you choose the drawing tool, you can pick the size of the line that you're going to use and the opacity. So I'll just leave it there. And right now, let's pick purple. You could draw circles around anything, point to anything. You can add shapes. Again, if I pick shape, I go down below for my options. I can make a rectangle, a line, or an ellipse. And again, the size. I'll make this one thinner. And then if you don't have it exactly where you want it, you just simply hover over it, click this little plus sign, and move it. This is an eraser. It does just what it says. It lets you erase different objects that you have drawn. And then you're back to the select tool. So those are all of the tools that you have available in the basic version. Up here in the upper right, you have the option to undo the one at a time, the last things that you did. This lets me open a different file, so I could open another PDF online and start working on it. If I want somebody to collaborate on this with me, there's two ways I can do it. I can share the document here from Cami. I'll have to upload it. And then what that does is it gives me a link and I can do my sharing options. So if I emailed this to you, then you could annotate it because I have link sharing is on and anyone with the link can annotate. And you're also able to share I'm also able to share my annotations with you. So you will see my annotated copy of the PDF if I send you this link. The other way to do that is to save this to Google Drive, which it does automatically, and then share it just like you would any other Google Doc. And the collaborators that you share it with, if they have Cami extension installed, they can continue annotating, or at least they can see your annotations. You can print this, you can sync it, you can download it, and then you have a few other options here about viewing it. You can do 2 pages at a time. Go to presentation mode if you're going to be sharing this with people. And other options that you can explore up here under Tools. Remember, this is where I did the rotate for the first document. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope you enjoy Kami.